wondering if maybe Carla smoked something last night after the rest of us went to bed, and then raided the cupboard for anything sweet. You better get rid of those. But Carla doesn't move fast enough before Mom comes in, looking tired. And angry. She brushes past Carla without saying anything, then grabs the wrappers and throws them in the trash. She must have already seen them when she came in earlier to make the coffee. She just wanted to make sure Carla knew. She gives Lulu a big hug, then turns to me. "Is that what you're wearing?" she asks. I have on jeans and a sweatshirt. "Yes, ma'am." She shakes her head at me this time. "Couldn't you at least put on a dress?" "Can't," I say, though the last thing I want to do this morning is disappoint Mom. "I'm riding over on the motorcycle, remember?" She doesn't respond, just pats Lulu on the head. "I'm off to work, Bug," she says. "You be good today, all right?" "Okay, Moo." Mom turns to me. "Are you sure you don't want me to drive you over there?" she asks. "I can take you on the bus before I start my route." Mom drives a school bus in the mornings and afternoons, and then works evening shifts at Target. "No, that's okay," I say. She sighs hard and then pulls me to her. She smells like cigarettes, which I know better than to comment on. "You be good too," she says, "and just, just..." She can't finish. "I'll come on visiting day," she says, and kisses me on the forehead. She grabs her purse and brushes past a sniffling Carla without saying a word. The sound of the door slamming makes me jump. I don't have to show up at Juvie at any particular time, so I take Lulu back in the spare bedroom to help her get dressed for daycare. I pretend I can't figure out which hole her head goes through in her shirt. "No, Aunt Sadie," she laughs. "That's for the arm." I pull Lulu's pants on her next, and then her underwear, which cracks her up too. Carla is sitting at the kitchen table when we come out. Lulu finally dressed for real. Carla's staring into a cup of coffee, still disheveled, her hair still a wreck. "Could you clean yourself up already?" I say, harsher than I intend. I have to go, and you have to get Lulu to daycare. I don't wait for an answer, just grab a bag of stuff I've packed. Carla catches me before I reach the door, though, hugs me and kisses me on the cheek and whispers some more about how sorry she is. I pull away. Lulu follows me outside to where my motorcycle is parked. I bought it used last year when I was 16 and got my license. I had to have some way to get to work, and Mom couldn't afford a second car. Plus, I had wanted a motorcycle since the first time I'd ridden on one, back when Carla was dating this guy with a Harley. I loved the thrill I got when he let me ride on the back. Mom was mad at me at first, but since I used my own money, there wasn't too much she could say. Carla stands at the back door and waves, still holding her coffee. Lulu picks up a pebble from the driveway. "For you." I hold it in my hand. "Pretty heavy. What is it? Gold?" "No," she says. "A rock." I hand it back. "You better keep it for me while I'm gone. Will you do that? Keep it someplace special?" She nods. Her chin quivers. "I love you, Aunt Sadie." I lift her up on the bike with me and hug her so tight I can feel all her bones. "Love you too," I say.
"Love you 3.
"Love you 4.
Love you more."
I have one more person to see before I turn myself into Juvie. My dad. He lives half a mile away in a wing of Granny's old house down a gravel road. Granny died 3 years ago, not long after Lulu was born. One of the last things she ever got to do was hold Lulu. She made Mom the executor of her estate, which wasn't much besides the house, a big wood frame place with a wraparound porch. 2 engineers, a husband and wife, rent the main part of the house, but they spend most of their time commuting to their jobs up in D.C., so aren't around much. Dad got what was left, an addition off the side with a separate porch and entrance, enough room for him to do his hoarding thing. He also has access to 3 large sheds on his end of the property. There isn't